Our solution is as follows. Firstly, it is essential to note that we should include a multitude of people along the selection process. Segregating those shortlisting CVs, conducting interviews, and checking references will ensure that biases are challenged by each other throughout the process. Start with a rubric of all characteristics you are looking for in a candidate. This will be used throughout the entire process. It will ensure you are getting suitable candidates applying and you are focusing on relevant details when interviewing the candidates. This will reduce the contrast effect bias as you will be comparing the candidates to the rubric, not just each other.
Then we'd like the following specific characteristics and skills. Needs to be a marketing graduate with at least a B+ average, great communication skills, creative, and is motivated.
We will record answers through a 1 to 5 scale, with 1 being poor and 5 being excellent, and then tally up the overall score at the end.
Use blind resumes. This will ensure you are only looking at the details and characteristics relevant to the job. This will reduce availability bias as the candidate is judged on the quality of their application.
Applicant 2 has an A average.
I can't see any teamwork activities listed in their CV.
Okay, well, what about applicant 9? They seem to meet all of the rubric characteristics.
Oh yeah, so we all agree applicant 9 will be the final candidate to be contacted for the next stage?
Yeah, I think so.
Shortlisted candidates are to send a video that we will score based on the rubric. Multiple people higher up in the company can watch the videos and score the candidates at their favoured times. This will reduce selective perception as they will have to justify their scores on the rubric to each other.
According to our marking rubric, even though Jay and I seem to have one in common and I marked him the highest, everyone else marked him the lowest on all 8 characteristics. Therefore, we will eliminate Jay in this round.
The shortlisted candidates will come in for an interview. This will begin with one person questioning the candidate. Halfway through, they will be joined by their possible team leader, thus reducing confirmation bias as they can challenge each other's preconceived notions throughout.
I immediately liked Belinda. She seems so creative and I definitely think we should go with her.
Yeah, she is creative, but she lacks motivation and hasn't worked with the team before. I think you're overlooking that detail.
Require job simulations and personality tests. This ensures whoever is hired is not just a personal preference, but based on results and who is most suited to the role.
Oh wow, Katiana's personality test shows that she will really suit this role.
Conduct reference checks asking factual questions. It is important you get helpful information before you make a decision. This will reduce confirmation bias. It will ensure you are not seeking reassurance for your decision you have made.
Oh hi there, I'm calling about Katiana. I understand she worked for you. Could you tell me a bit more about her contributions to the team?
She was always actively contributing and a valued member of our organisation.
Oh great, thanks very much.
Provide feedback internally and to all candidates to explain why they were hired or why they were unsuccessful. This keeps you accountable to all decisions made.
We have demonstrated numerous scenarios that depict biases within the recruitment and selection process. We've also shown how these biases can be minimized. However, we do recognize that there are some large limitations that come with a bias-free interview.
Firstly, costs in a startup company are typically closely monitored and efforts are made to reduce expenses. By having multiple employees engaged in the interviews can cost their time and detracts away from their current projects.
Although segregating roles along the process can remove personal biases, you can also diminish the chance of building a relationship with future employees. This can hinder company loyalty and dedication to their job. Interviews are usually formal and can take time for everyone to feel comfortable with each other.
Thirdly, availability and time may hinder the opportunity to have senior staff on the interview panel. Generally, these people could be on business out of the city or an important client meeting.
Using software to ensure that candidates have blind CVs and can undergo quantitative, structured psychometric testing can incur a set of costs, depending on the number.
The success of the rubric will depend on how good the interviewer's note-taking ability is in order to accurately record the answers. If the notes are inaccurate, the confirmation bias will not be fully mitigated as mistakes will be made in the decision process.
By focusing on and reducing some biases, we may open ourselves up to more biases.
Although there will always be some limitations, we believe our structured approach will reduce biases as best we can and in turn find the best candidate for the role.